Burn at PE. Isn't that... If I want to deorbit, surely I burn here and just bring that down. Surely that's the cheapest way. Like if you just retro burn for 1.6 meters per second, I can deorbit. Not that I can see where we're going to land, but even if just 5 meters per second, I can chuck us into the middle of that, whatever that is. Be nice to land on a flat bit, but hey ho. Be a crash, not a deorbit. Tell you what, let's point to retrograde. Oh, when returning to Kerbal, no, I gotcha. I see what you mean. Point to retrograde and then start applying some thrust. Oops. Punched myself with the microphone. You'll come in way too fast if you do that. Well, what else are we supposed to do? If you attempt to land, you'll be stranded. I thought we worked out we were going to land. Okay. What's the plan then? You tell me. You've got the steering controls. You don't like my idea, what are you going to do? Go into a very low orbit, EVA, bob and wing it. How on earth are we going to, like... If I go into EVA mode and bring Bob down, by the time he's landed, the only thing he can do is a surface sample, and then he's got to somehow get back up to this moving... How's that going to work? How's it going to intercept? I can bring the orbit down, but it's still orbiting. You would try landing the can, you can always quick load. You see, that's what I was going to do, but people are like, oh no, that won't work, you're dead. If you land, you'll never get off. The other thing I don't like right now, though, is if we try to do anything at the Perry, we're in the dark. Maybe we should just go around the orbit a few times. If you wait long enough, the Perry will be in the sun, right? Whee! It's like being in a washing machine. Look at this. Whee! Who was that? Wow, that's cool. You need 600 to land and come back. No. Who told you that nonsense? To go from minimus orbit to surface, you need 180. To get back, you need 180. Then you need 160 to... Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we can land and get back. But maybe we can do an EVA with Bob. What we'll do is we'll go to the Apo. And we'll bring that Perry right down. What do you reckon? It's quite a bumpy planet, isn't it? We don't want to get too low. 10k? 10k too risky. 15k maybe? I'm assuming it doesn't have an atmosphere. Well, I'm assuming it doesn't have an atmosphere, so we're not going to get hit by friction. The lower we can make that safely, the better it is for Bob and his EVA plan. Even though I think Bob's a madman. 9k? That looks awfully low. That mountain looks quite high. Yeah, exactly. It's the terrain I'm worried about. I say we set a personal minimum of 10k for Bob. 10.5k. Let's do that. 10.5k. It's a very delicate burn, so we'll just reduce that down a bit. .2 seconds, crikey. Extra conservative with the jetpack, why? L. Phillips, thank you for 39 months. 39 months of amazing community of nuts as well as amazing streams. Thank you. Make sure no Kerbals die during the missions. Mm-hmm. Right, 10.3. Beautiful. All right, there you go. That's what 10.3 looks like. It's F5 there. Right, so what's the plan now? Do we burn some Delta V to bring the whole orbit back? You can half that easily. Maybe. Maybe. Do we just leave the Apo like it is, or... We can't do science now. We've already done science in low orbit, I think. Highest point of minus is 5,800. Well, Delta V to circularize is going to be... $61.5 Delta V to circularize that orbit. Is it worth circularizing the orbit or not? Do we save the 61 Delta V? Well, Jake, the mad plan is to try and land Bob on it with a jetpack. That's the crazy plan right now. Way too much in your opinion. I don't think it's going to benefit us if we try and circularize, is it? What I think we'll do is we'll go back to this node here and bring this down. What was the highest point again? 5,800. Try and get him in as low as we can without killing him. 5,980. There you go. He'll be fine. 0.2 delta V. Have you calculated a return burn from the Apo? No. Of course not. But 0.2 delta V is not going to break the bank, is it? Although if your jetpack landing have a circular orbit, you won't be going so fast when you try to descend with the jetpack. Not strictly true, because when you're at the Perry, you're going more quickly anyway. Because you have a constant angular velocity around the orbit. So when you come in close, it's like the old skater thing, isn't it? Like when you bring your arms in, you go faster. It's a bit like that. We'll be fine. Anyway, let me focus on that. I've already missed it. See? Distractions. We can still do this though. Hang on. $6,200. That's as good as it needs to be. All right, we can now warp around here. All right. I have never done this before. I've never tried to EVA down to a planet. Let me just say that. Getting down there's one thing. Getting back to the station, I have no clue how that's going to work. No idea how that's going to work. So I'm going to quick save it because this is going to be an absolute disaster. And we'll call this Don't Die, Bob, Please. I'm having a hard save on that one. Right, so we're going to get to the Perry and then just yeah. How the heck you intercept this later, I do not know. I mean, this thing's going at 200 meters a second across the surface right now. That's quite scary. And it's picking up speed. Just eyeball it, yeah. There it is. Okay, maybe next time. Note your inclination. Dude, the inclination of this thing is absurd. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Bob just refused, just went, you know what? You never told me you were going to ask me to do this. Come on, Bob, get ready, bro. Get ready. Was he even going to go? This is mad. This is absolute madness. When taking off, aim for 23 degrees. This wasn't in my employment contract, says Bob. Nobody told me about this. Why do I have to do it? Just because I'm a scientist. He's got the red ensign jacket on. He's like, yeah, we know what's coming here. Play it conservatively. $200 meters a second. How on earth is he going to intercept this thing at 200 meters a second? No, that's not how it works. You go slower when you get further away. I know I'm at 200 meters a second and rising because we're getting close to the Perry. Look, the maximum velocity is going to be here and then it'll slow down afterwards. Right, you ready? Okay, Bob. Forgotten country. Okay, he's let go.
This is so nuts.
What do we do with him? Just... He's full thrust forward. How much fuel have you got, Bob? He's slowing down. I've never done this before. I've no idea how to even do it, but hey. Not that any of that matters. He's slowing down. It's hard to tell if... Whoa! Okay, I'm not sure what just happened. I'm disoriented now. Oh. Oh, are we deorbiting? I can't actually... Oh, there you go. He's going to hit the ground over here, apparently. Look at that angle! Bob, you're never, ever going to find that ever again, mate. I'm trying to get him back on a straight line. He is never going to find this thing. Don't hit the ground at 130 meters a second, Bob. I guarantee bad things will happen. There you go. I'm pretty close to the line of the orbit now. I don't think Bob's gonna have enough juice to get back up, if I'm honest. Okay, let's bring him in a bit lower. Bob, you are nutter. He's still doing, like, surface speed is way too high. If we can get Bob on the ground safely, I'll be actually amazed. He's 2,600 meters. Forgotten country. Look at Bob's face. Okay, we have to think about... Is that vertical? That's vertical, I think. It's coming in a bit hot. 70 meters per second. I don't think he's going to survive this. He's full thrust right now.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, retard, retard.
Yes. Oh, I think we've solved the vertical speed. Just got to stop the horizontal now. He might actually do this, you know. He's burned more than half of his fuel, though. I'm a bit concerned about that. Woohoo! I'm floating! Yay! Getting him down is one problem. Like, he's literally 1,500 meters above the surface now. Going, yeah, boy! I don't think he's going to make it back, even if we get him in. I need to have less than 5 meters per second descent rate. $15 meters. Come on, Bob, you got this, mate. You got this. Come on, Bob. Yeah, boy! Touchdown! If he could clap, he'd clap. Plant that flag, Bob. Boom.
Congrats.
We're going to call this site Bob's Feet. Bob literally landed here. Woohoo! He has no way of getting back. He doesn't have enough propellant to get back, but, you know, he's happy for now. Oh my god. Take a surface sample, Bob. 150 signs that we'll never see. And an EVA report. Okay. Woohoo! So somehow, having burned almost all of that Delta V, somehow we have to get him back up and intercept a rescue mission. What, you want to leave Bob standing here for a long time? He can return. How? How is he going to return? How on earth is this guy going to elevate himself to 9,000 meters? Or whatever it was. Use a mountain? There aren't really any mountains here. You have to run a long way. I wish I could put a marker down so I could see where I want to go. Like, can he run here kind of thing? I can't even see which way we're pointing anymore. Aim your nav ball at 23 degrees. Wait, what? What does that mean? How do you aim your nav ball? Meg Bone, thank you for 87 months. Like, if I want to go to here, that plateau's massive, but I'm guessing running from here to here will take me like 4 hours. Launch Bob 200k and maneuver the ship to intercept. Do you actually think we've got enough stuff here to launch Bob into orbit with 1.74 propellant left? And it took like 3.3 just to get him down. Take off at 23 degrees and keep burning excessively at prograde yellow circle on your nav ball. What will that do exactly? So that's the other problem. The planet actually turns as well. See, now Bob is like... Oh my god. Whee! This is never gonna work. He might, like, by the time that gets here, he might be on the other side. Woo! Oh my god. Oh, there's a possible intercept coming here. Let's quick save that though. Right, is this a Bob opportunity? No. This is an impossible dream. It will get you on the same inclination. So the Bob was literally on the other side of the planet when that happened. And again. Like, Bob's going to have to be taken off when the thing's, like, back here somewhere. He said, fire straight up and hope to reach escape velocity, then take the ship to pick him up. Oh my god. Can you imagine trying to plan that intercept? Sorry, Bob, mate. there's... That's that way. Right, ready, Bob? Why is your RCS thrust? Oh, there we go. Wait, what? Why is his propellant's not firing? Does he have to be off the ground for it to work? Because it's not actually firing at all. Like, I'm pressing the shift key and... Oh, there you go. Now it's doing it. Random. An SOS. We need to send Bob an SOS, Mackies. Okay, 2,000 meters and he's almost out of propellant. Okay, that's... Holy smoke! You what, Bob? What the heck? 600,000 meters? Wait a minute. I could probably circularize an orbit with this much. Let me try that again. So which way does it want to point? Kind of want to point... I need to try and get him here somewhere. It's so hard to figure out which way he's meant to be going. What heading do you reckon? That's directly south. If he jumps south, he'd go that way. Maybe like over here somewhere. That's directly east, as it were. The middle dots are pointing at 23 degrees. Do you mean 23 degrees vertically like that? Oh, but what heading though? That's the question. Oh man, hang on. I need to get Bob so he can actually use his RCS thrusters again. It only seems to activate when he gets a certain... there he goes. Apoapsis site is already at 4,000 meters. Right, that's a 6,000 meter Apo right there. Now what? Do we try and circularize him or... Because that is an insane intercept. Oh my god, imagine the idea of... I can't... Oh, you cannot add a maneuver load locked. What? Why not? Okay, you're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way, Bob. You're gonna have to wait till we get to the Apo of 6,000 meters, and then you're gonna have to prograde it. Should be close to the orbit of the ship, though. Right, 4,600. Coming up on the Apo. Okay, right. Burn, Bob. As if this is actually working. EVA circularization as if. How much fuel's he got? Oh, I don't think he's going to have enough propellant. He's so close as well. So close. Whoa, something crazy just happened. We need to wait. He's almost got himself into orbit. Oh my god. Let's wait till he gets around there a bit. Right, what's that on 3,400? Bob's in orbit. He's officially in orbit. Look. Oh my god. Right, so the next question is it possible if we get to here? I wish I could add a maneuver node. How do we want to twist his orbit around now? Like the dude's nearly there. Well, he's hardly got any fuel left. I mean, I don't know, you know. How do we even get the ship to intercept him? If I use Delta V from the ship to try and get him, we probably won't have enough to get home, right? Yeah, I can move the ship, but then we probably won't get home. I've got an idea. What if we leave Bob in orbit and just fly home with Valentina? And then come back for Bob with enough Delta V to get in orbit with him and properly dock him. Like do a rescue mission later. Get the science we've got on the vessel back home. Even though I think he's probably got most of it on board. I think Bob's got the science. Bob's too valuable. How long can Bob survive? A long time. Jeb won't rescue Bob. Jeb will make sure that Bob dies. I really can't see a solution here. His EVA is critically low. He's got enough to maneuver if the ship was close. You just reload, to be honest. Yeah. Because, like... how close do they even get? Bob's in a washing machine. Oh my god, the poor guy. Woohoo! I think maybe we just load it just before we did the EVA and just fly the ship home is probably the best bet. We'll just have to forego the surface science and come back and try and do a proper surface landing and get that science. I honestly don't think, like, the intercepts, we could be here a long time before these two phases line up. They're so out of whack. The chances of that lining up with that are very slim. Once you get the Mac Jeb, it's easy. God, look forward to it. See, look. Bob's like, no. All right, let's, can Bob get back? Was it that one? Or was it Don't Die, Please, Bob? I can't remember which one it was. I've got a feeling it was. No, it might have been that one. You reckon it was Don't Die? Let's load Don't Die. That was the one. Yeah, they're both on board. All right. Yeah, they're both on board here. Because this is difficult enough. I don't even know if we can do this. So I'm wondering if we add a maneuver here. The problem is we kind of want to get our orbit lined up with Kerbin, don't we? That's just telling me that it's escaping, but it doesn't tell me where it's escaping to. The heck is this? Run prograde after the periapsis. Well, I'm trying to add the maneuver, but you reckon move it round, you mean? Like that? That's not terrible. That's actually reasonably close. It's cheaper to fix the orbit in transit, not when leaving a gravity body. As in, you're saying just basically escape in the right direction and then focus on Kerbin and try and... Yeah, okay. So basically, after the parry, we just basically escape out of here. Like that. That feels like it's going off in the wrong direction, though. I think maybe it'd be better back here. Did we get Bob back? We kind of bottled out on it. So that feels like it's heading off in the wrong direction, but I mean that's 200 delta V just to do that. Probably because I did that orbital thing. You want your escape vector to be retrograde. I mean, for 50 delta V, we can head off in all kinds of directions. I would have thought that. I mean, it's a high. What did I just click on then? It's a high orbit. You zoom out, you can see where it will go after escape. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, that's not terrible. That's not... That would put us into an orbit, wouldn't it? A circular orbit, I think. If I'm right. So if we burn 40 delta V at that point, we'll get thrown out of Minmus and end up in this orbit. And by the time we're here, we can easily just retro burn into there, I think. I think that looks alright to me. Risk it for a biscuit. 12 seconds of burn time. That's a quick save. Need to think about how to modify this ship to come back and actually land on Minmus. I think there was too much Terrier engine getting used in the Ascent. So we need the lower stage to be better. Ideally, we need a better rocket or something. Right, we're gonna burn on T-6. Okay, it looks like we're escaping. 6 solid boosters. It might come to that. Okay. I think we're now technically out of Minmus. What does it show as a sphere of influence? You left the SY because the orbit turned blue. Ah, is that what it means? So if we add a maneuver here, presume we can... What the... Well, 75 delta V will get us into that. 120 delta V gets us into that orbit, which is pretty close. Shoot for Kerbin's periapsis of like 30k. Oh, there's 20. What? As in 30,000 meters? 33,000 meters? There's 42, that'll do. Let's try that. It's pretty hard to get a burn that accurate. Yeah, the mod spreadsheet has the mods in it. I can always adjust it a bit more. A 470 delta V right now. You can use the scroll wheel while hovering over the maneuver controls to get... Oh, can you indeed? I did not know that. I did not know the scroll wheel functioned on the maneuver nodes. Wow. Right. Do T-21. Yeah, we're coming into land on back at Kerbin, bringing all the signs back. That's the plan. Alright, just looking at this time here. T-minus 21, go. Oh, Mats. And then an asteroid came out of nowhere. Hello. That's space for you. There you go, 33k. Coming in. We're going home. Bob went to Minmus and had a crazy dream where he dreamt that he'd got out the spacecraft and then like used his jetpack to jetpack down to the surface and then tried to get back up and then put himself in orbit around Minmus. And then he woke up and he's like, whew, I'm back in the spacecraft. What a dream I just had. And then told Valentina all about it. She was like, that's a mad dream. Only a crazy person would jetpack down to the surface of a planet, eh? And Bob's like, yeah, but I might actually try it one day. It was all a dream. Yeah, we F9'd it. Well, actually, I loaded the file. If he's sponsored by Red Bull. Can you get liveries for these Kerbins? That'd be great. If you could put t-shirts on them. You could just have Bob's, could have like Red Bull on it. Be fantastic. Of course, we're going to land it at night. Actually, probably not. Just retrograde it all the way in. I tell you what, we've not done the. I tell you what, we've not done. I've not done the mountain biome. If we can actually retro onto the mountain, we could get some more science out of this. The trouble is, I'm not sure where the mountain. Annoyingly, if I try and get here, maybe you're in the mountain biome now. What do you mean? What if we like shoot for something like that? Maybe that's way too much delta V. Top center says mountain biome. Ah. Wait, how's it work that? Is it because that's the mountain biome? Because we're above it. That vertical line there, that's the mountain biome. I think what it's saying is yeah, exactly, we're above it. Like if we landed here, we would be mountain. So 33,000 meters is well within the... It's well within the atmosphere, isn't it? So I guess what we need to do is get a bit closer. And then just retro burn, and then we need to detach and get the heat shield ready. You're going to be going in so fast. Well, we've got a bit of juice left to slow us down, but yeah. What else can we do? Just need to watch for this atmosphere line start moving. Oh, there we go. It's neither. It's in science mode, Zimba. Alright, there's the atmosphere. Well, rip. You like the little 180? Oh my god. It's all good, Bob. Don't worry about it. It's just the struts. It's fine. Just the landing legs coming off. We knew about that. It's fine, Bob. You'll be okay, mate. You'll be good. We only shaved some ablator off for no reason. And, you know, bits of modules are getting a bit hot, but it's fine. It's all good, mate. Why is it dark outside? I closed the door, yeah, but there's parachutes and stuff. I think they're the ones taking some brunt of the heat right now. There's a parachute on either side that sticks out that's not covered by any fairing. It's coming in hot. What I should probably done is done a few laps, like basically gone in, skimmed it, and then come back around, skimmed it, you know what I mean? So the orbit just gradually reduces. Because we came in at like insane speeds. It was Bob's idea. Jaywee, thank you very much for subbing. I do apologise, I missed your sub, thank you. And Mod Desire, 11 months. Don't think I missed anybody else. 28,000 meters and we're still screaming in at 1,500 meters a second. Okay, we got this under control. As long as the parachutes still work, we're fine. We're coming down to less than 1,000 now. Sweet God, thank you for subbing. Welcome. What a name. Yay! Bob didn't die! Okay. They appear to be operational, I think. We're currently over the water biome, so we're not going to be landing on... Did we do the experiments in water? I can't remember. Oh, I might not have done the science thing on water. We need to see. Well, the chutes work. You might just make it through this, Bob. It was never in doubt, mate. James, good night. Unbelievable. What an adventure in Minmus that was. Well done, Valentina. Yeah, Bob's alive, Black Murtlock. He's coming in. Gonna be touching down shortly. Of course, Jeb's not gonna be too happy. Jeb wanted to go to Minmus first, you see. $100 meters. Yeah, we're under 5 meters a second, so we're all good. Oh, guess who's playing Kerbal? Matty.
50, 40, 30, 20. Retard.
Nice one, Nightbird. That's pretty good timing.